Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. This is the real world now. This is the real world tea. This is the real tea. So this is where, like, I'm a grown-ass man. So, are you ready for this? Let's dive in. This is where, you know, this is the real shit. This is the real deal. You can't even go crying to your mom now that, you know, sahi ati sijui nimefungiwa nyumba. You are on your own, honey. So, but good thing I was not on my own. I had makeup. And makeup was progressing. Honestly, like, my career has always been progressing, and I'm so grateful for that, because I have never at some point felt like my career is going down. It's always been, and that is what is going to be until I die, honey. I promise you that. So just wait for it. Vile nilimaliza, now I decided to go get my stuff, but niliendea zile vitu mbaya mbaya za Dubois, and I didn't know that they were mbaya mbaya. So this time, I was trying to reach out to makeup artists and people in the industry to try help me, you know, mentor me at this. And I remember DMing a few of the makeup artists that I really, really looked up to, and ones that I thought could have really, really, you know, even just given me some piece of advice. Honestly, like, none of them was receptive enough to tell me even just something like, you know, keep on doing it, you will grow at it. So kupata mtu mwenye alinimotivate, honestly, because even my dad thought that was a woman's job. Even my sister, they couldn't understand, what are these? Even my siblings, what are these? But me, I really found it was just completing me, honestly. It couldn't complete. So I now started doing a lot of research. Nilikuenda YouTube, I'm doing this thing. I was always glamming up my sisters, always. Like, my sisters were my #1 training, like, canvases. So every time to church, I was glamming them up, because I remember I was singing in church. So I had time to go practice to sing in church. Na bado nilikuwa na time ya kufanyia my sisters makeup before to the church, and it was not just one of my sisters, all of my 4 sisters. And I was doing makeup mbaya. Guy, hizo makeup, wow, we need to buy. But me trying to remember how it looked at that time, it was really looking bomb, because I was doing professional makeup. But when of course, there's a way I was doing makeup then, and there's a way I'm doing it now. It's different. So how I was doing it then was okay then, but nikiziangalia sahi, it's a no. Sis, I cannot even dream of going back there. But you always start from somewhere, and that's how you actually get to see where you've come, umetoka wapi, where you've come from. And also, it helps you also, like, visualize where you want to be, or where you do want to be, yeah? But I remember on the eve of 2019, I got a gig with Piera McKenna. Hi, darling. I hope you're watching this. So Piera was a DJ, and she got a gig ya ku DJ at some New Year's party. And her PA was called Victor Maesh. Victor, shout out to you, darling. So Victor is a very sassy boy. He is very outspoken. He is ruthless. He does not care. You know, give him that eye, but it's up to you, honey. It's not my problem. So Victor is that guy, and his vibe was very much in sync with mine, because we could relate on a very different level. And also, he was really passionate about fashion. So do you know what Victor told me? Dennis, so nipake makeup? And I was like, are you sure? He was like, yeah. Kwanza, I don't need, like, normal makeup. Slap this face. And you know what? I slapped that face very well. So after I did Piera's makeup, I did Victor's makeup. And you know, me, I was not doing makeup on myself, because it was a taboo, according to me. Which is bullshit. After doing Victor's makeup, he looked so good, and we were taking pictures with Victor, and I was like, hey Victor, unakamsupu sana kuniliko. So sis, I'm also trying this. So the very first time I did makeup on myself was on the eve of 2018 to 2019. So that's where my face broke the virginity of makeup. So I did that face, and I just took a selfie, and it was the most liked picture ever. It was the most commented picture ever, and it was my prettiest picture ever. And funny thing, no one bashed me. No one was like, dude, What the fuck is that? The feedback that I got made me like feel so comfortable about what I did. The night was amazing. I had such a good time, and I remember my face was beat. So I was getting like some mature, like, well, kind of like, oh. But it was not really bothering me because Victor's energy, like he was gawiaing me that energy of, you know what, fuck the world, honey. This is me doing this shit. That night I really had such a good time, honestly, and it was nice. But I was not really comfortable wearing makeup still. So the whole of it was the eve of 2017, ndio niingie 2018. And I had started doing like professionally doing makeup nilianza 2016. And I remember I was working for KBC. Na nikiwork for KBC, I was still using Du Bois products. So 2018, I was just doing my thing, you know, over there, 1, 2, 3s, here, there, everywhere. So towards the end of 2018, coming to 2019, hey, you don't, like, life is not smooth for anyone out here. But now that I'm talking about my life, in as much as I've gone through shit, I think God has also been really good to me, I swear. Because towards the end of 2019, hey, this world is cruel. Something else happened to me, which I'm not really comfortable to say. I'm not really comfortable saying it here, but I confessed it to my sister at some point. She was actually younger than me. The way she took it, but then she studied psychology. So I think the way she handled it was out of this world. And it made me kinda, you know, like it was a breather now that I've told someone. So it was a breather for me, and I'm not comfortable saying it, and I don't know if I will ever be. But shit happened, and whew, nililia. Nililia, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to go back there. It happened, and it's life. So whatever happened to me, it really made me look at life in some type of way, because I was really asking God so many questions. God, you know me, you know my intentions, you know my heart, you know Dennis. I didn't think I deserved whatever I got or whatever impact it had on me. Like, I just thought life is fucking unfair. It dawned on me that if I got to know myself properly and knowing what I truly want with myself, if I knew which my character is, if I knew, like, if you don't know who you are, please find yourself. Because this is what made me find myself. And it made me make really big decisions in life. Because the first decision I made was that I'm becoming celibate. I decided I'm not going to entertain my sexual desires for a whole year. Yes. I didn't even set a timeline. I was actually ready to be celibate. Yeah, for real. So I was literally not feeding my sexual energies. The second one I decided was to do me. I decided to be intentional. I decided that, you know what, sitawai G.O.A.T. The reason why I said ninasema G.O.A.T, it is because I conformed to what I found happening in this world. I decided to follow my path. This is the path that I'm walking in. I'm taking the less traveled path. I was not even at ECG ready. I was going that path. So I decided to do me, completely me. I decided to be intentional with what I wanted and with what I wanted to do. And I decided to slay. And you know what slaying means? Kuslay ni kuua. So nili decided kuua. I decided to slay. And the third decision I made was I decided to be completely honest. Well, I became, more popular, but okay, sometimes I had to lie that, I am, really booked, but it's because I was tired. But I decided to be honest, but honest with myself. If you are honest with yourself, you will strive for the life you want. You will strive for your comfort, you will strive for your peace, you will strive for your happiness. Because you being honest with yourself means you want the best for yourself. I did it. And to be honest, celibacy has rewards. Trust me. I'm not asking you guys to go celibate, of which I am away from that phase. Anyway, okay, oh my God. I was so rooted with myself that I really found out myself. I really found out who I really am. Because if you find out who you really are, you will see that God loves you. You will also find out that who you are is not what is not what society molds you to be. Who you are is very original. Who you are is very pure. Who you are is very huge. And from these decisions, I got immense growth. Yani this short period of 12 months, I honestly feel like it's literally my whole makeup career so far, because everything else I was doing was nothing. Honestly, it was nothing. When I started doing me, like I started being proud of what I'm doing. I started being like genuinely satisfied. Like I started getting some money. Like I could do things that I never thought I could do with my own, with my own self. I just became a GOAT. I became the greatest of all time, And I still don't think I'm there yet, because I'm still healing. And one thing that I've really learned is healing is not actually sweet. Healing is crazy. And I don't think we ever heal completely. But one thing that I am really, really thankful for is the fact that I was in like darkness. Let me call it some darkness. Like I didn't really know what I was doing with my life. I was clueless. I was shapeless. I was nothing. But after all this, I think I can really say who I am, what I truly, truly want. I heightened my thoughts. I heightened my goals. I heightened my awareness. But I'm still journeying on. So this is where I am right now. I am at my second studio. My first studio ilikuwa town. And the reason why I decided to open that studio is within this short span of this 2019, I had gathered so many clients that walikuwa wamenishinda. I could not be able to go to each of these clients. Hadi nilikuwa nimesema sitaki kuandikwa job tena. I was working for media houses, Ebru TV, Citizen TV, Inoro TV, KBC. I've worked for all these people. And in 2019, nilikuwa nasema sitaki hizo vitu zote. So I was just my clients only. And walizidi to a point I had to open up a place, for my clients to come. And it was not even enough, because some of my clients, I have disappointed them, and maybe it's my fault because maybe of double booking, but it's the growth, man. Sometimes what you think of yourself translates. As a man thinketh, so he is. It's even in the Bible. So it's translated, and I'm at my second studio, and imagine I'm doing it, and I'll keep on doing it, and I won't stop until I fucking die. I'll do my thing till the end. And let me tell you one thing, I know who I am, I know my intentions, I know my heart, I know my mind, and I know God knows me. So whatever you want to say, whatever you think about me, that shit doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is genuinely myself. Like, mi najipenda, man. If you don't love me, I think I have enough already. I have enough love, yeah, and that is God's love. That is enough. And me loving myself, that is the best thing I ever did. We are at my second studio. I hope some of the clients that are disappointed, Aki, please, you'll just find it in your, to come to visit this new studio. But if I've ever disappointed you at some point, because I can't even mention names of people who I know still are harboring that pain of what I did, maybe by disappointing them. I am genuinely sorry, like from the deepest part of my heart. Like, I am sorry for messing you up. I promise you that any experience you're gonna come across with Makeup by Dennis will be amazing from now henceforth, because you're all not ready. I don't think I'm also ready for whatever is coming, because woo, it's big. I can feel it. It's big. I'll make sure you have the best experience with anything related to myself or my makeup. Sawa? So, poleni, naomba msamaha. Mbarikiwe.